Hello, and welcome to another MTG Arena video. We're firing off another Duskmourn House of Horror draft. I have been watching some play from some favorite YouTubers and whatnot, and realize there's several decks I haven't drafted at all yet, and so I'm going to be openly looking for possibly trying to see. Well, I mean, it depends on our rares. We've been having really good luck with some rares, but others not so much. There's a few I haven't even seen yet. Yeah, and then we get Demonic Council, which is an interesting card, but not really first pick. Alright, we got Bloodsucker, Phantom here, Twins, Winter's Intervention, Bedhead, Playmate, Cryptid. Overall, kind of a weak pack, actually. This one, +1 on target attacking creature, can kind of take over a game. Okay removal here. White-blue enchantments is a strong deck. This lets you go get like any card, but it's not really the best in limited. This is more of a constructed card, I feel, especially if you're looking for a demon. We would be fine picking up like a playmate or something, but we're just gonna take this room to start with. Oh, and the next one had a grievous wound. Okay. Uh, this being 5 mana makes it kind of weak. If it was cheaper, like the most valuable Slayer, then it would be fine. Painter Studio could be good with Midnight Mayhem. Go like a white-red aggro deck, like we've done before. Don't make a sound. Not really what we're looking to do. We may pick up the Mayhem here, or the Studio. We'll pick up the Studio and see if the Mayhem wheels, or if the 2-drop, maybe we just stay white for now, actually. Cheerleader's a fine 2-drop. Okay, Split Skin is okay. We have Manifest Dread, which is good. Norin, alright, but you prefer having a creature that can block. You have a green-white land. Ticket Booth could also be strong, but I think we just stay with white for now until we get some signals. Not really any strong reason to go into another color yet. Alright. I really like Live or Die with the instant recursion. Maybe we wheel the Emerge from the Cocoon. And just pick this up because it's a strong black card. We don't have to run it, but it is removal or instant bring something back, and we could probably get into the white-black reanimate deck. Let's see what other goodies. This is a 4th pick, Live or Die, so not really a strong signal, but it is a nice card. The fact that there was 2 recursion cards in the pack says that nobody's picked up a big bomb in black or white that they want to recur. We get Windbreaker, Cease from Slumber, good white removal. Blue-black land, Frantic Strength. Yeah, these are some fairly weak opening packs here. Let's stick with white for now. That's what I found. If you can find a color where you're pulling at least half decent cards for a single color, that tends to work out okay, where you sort of draft a monocolor and then find your splash or your second color. Alright, Shepherding Spirits is good. We could go white-green Survivor. Hand that feeds. I think I'll take the Cycler though. Either of these lands would be fine as well. So we could splash green if we want. In fact, we're actually going to do that instead. We're going to take the land so we could splash green if we want. Because there's some cards in green that, regardless of what colors we are, we're looking to splash aggressively if we hit them later. Not that they would wheel or get past us, most likely, but Valgavas Onslaught, we're running it every time. I don't care what two base colors we were before. That card, just a house. Okay, here's a white-black payoff. We have a Final Vengeance. They could go in like the reanimate, but this is room enchantment payoff. I doubt we'll trigger it 3 times, but there's a possibility. We need to unlock rooms and what's this? Surveil 2, then draw a card. That could work. Fear of the Dark for a little top end or cracked skull. We'll stick with the black for now. Is an enchantment that could trigger the Surveil 2 on Victor here. And we also have a room that could get Victor back if we needed to. Alright, yeah, Demonic Council wheeled all the way around. I think we just take it because we don't really care about the other cards in that pack right now. Maybe we run it if we pick up something interesting. But for now, I think it stays in the sideboard. Alright. We'll take the slasher just in case we're short of playables. Or do we take the green-blue land? We'll take the green-blue land. Why not? Maybe we go 5 color right here. We could take either of those, but I think we take the green-white land here as well. Then we have 2 free green splashes if we see anything interesting in green. We're not likely to play any of these, but that's the most likely. And then we have a sort of free blue splash. There we go. Alright. Ghostly Dancers. Paid off for sticking with white. We are 100% running this. This card is a bomb. When it enters, return an enchantment card from your graveyard to your hand or unlock a locked door of a room you control. It's 5 mana, unlock any door. And whenever it enters, or whenever an enchantment enters or you fully unlock a room, create a 3/1. So it comes down. If you have a room, you get a 3/1. If you don't, you can get one from your graveyard and get a 3/1. Huge pickup here. There's our top end right there, followed by a Sheltered by Ghost. This is fantastic. It also Cease from Solar Fear of Surveillance, but Sheltered by Ghost is like decent removal that gives you lifelink and ward 2. This is an interesting card. 3 blue for a 10/1 that can't be blocked, but it's all the damage you do mills an opponent. But Sheltered by Ghost is just a really strong follow-up. Alright, here we have a Marina, which is lock or unlock door of a target room. The Derelict Addict, which is okay. The Storyteller, but we have a Seize from Slumber. I think we take the Seize from Slumber here. It's just decent removal and see what comes back around. So now we have a decent removal package already. Double Seized, Sheltered by Ghost, and a Live or Die to be removal or get back a Ghostly Dancers. So if we if we mill it or gets milled or gets manifested or something, we can get it back. So now we actually might want to run Demonic Council just to try and find our Ghostly Dancers, but we'd need Delirium for that. Alright, Trapped in the Screen. Another strong removal in white. Need to fill up our 2-drop slot now, but that's just, you don't really want to pass that if you're in white. It's just such good removal. Gets creatures, artifacts, and enchantments. The only thing it doesn't hit is Planeswalkers, which there's only one in the set, and I can't remember if anyone's been playing them against us. They're having a little trouble making decisions over here. And a Shroud Stomper. We get past a Shroud Stomper. Perfect for our live or die. We'd like to get maybe the Innocuous Rat or the Glimmerlight back. And Glimmerlight's for Victor. Shard Mage's Rescue. Excellent. We could splash the Fear of Infinity, but I think the rescue is better to go with our Ghostly Dancers. Hardened Escort is fine. We don't think we want another Cracked Skull. Blue seems kind of open, and green a little bit as well. Goat might be good. It's the only really card in the pack for us, unless we wanted to splash for a Branch Snapper, which I don't think we do. Second Goat? Not really, but we'll see. Alright, Innocuous Rat has good pickup. Could splash for Beastie, but I don't think we need to. We'll take the Vanish from Sight here. Gotta remember, this is the return value 3 or less from the graveyard to the battlefield. This lets us discard a card as well. So this could be useful if we wanted to get the Shroud Stomper or the Dancers into the yard to bring it back with Live or Die. Although Ghostly Dancers we wouldn't really want to do that with. Land of Hope we're not going to play, but we're also not going to play a second Cracked Skull. Sate's Name, Found Footage is going to be more useful if we need that for this deck to get Delirium for something. A lot of Grasping Longnecks going around. Another Mind Skinner. We could have been double Mind Skinner. We don't want Leyline. Lionheart Glimmer is okay. Threats around every corner. Skin Ripper. We're not a sacrifice deck. We could take Balemark Leech, but I think Glimmer might be... You know what? We'll take Glimmer. Another Maroon. We could have double Marina and double... Oh, second Live or Die. Yes, please. We'd like to get either of these on the wheel. Not likely, given what we've seen going around. Vile Mutilator? Sure. This is a good reanimate target as well. Like Unsettling Twins, Reanimate Cultist would be fine, I guess. Attack in the Box is nice. Fanatic of the Harrowing. We actually might want to run just to give us another discard outlet. This is kind of a wall. Sure. We'll take the Attack in the Box. If we do see anything that we really want to run in green, we do sort of have the free green splash. Cathartic Parting. Not really. Unsettling Twins. I think we actually just take a land here. We only have 21 playables. It's pack 3. Maybe we take the Unsettling Twins, actually. Or do we take the Hardened Escort? This is tough. I think we take the Unsettling Twins. We don't have anything but 4-drop slot, actually. These are more here. We're going to be using them to hit tapped creatures. Alright, second Unsettling Twins over a Fungus. Or Crackling Slasher. We already have a Crackling Slasher. Nope, we didn't take it. That's fine. Unsettling Twins is probably just better. Yeah, we would rather have something other than a goat. Or 2 goats. We're not trying to run 3 goats. Probably don't want even 2. Maybe we do, though, to get these in the yard for our liver dies. But now we actually have a demon that we could search up with Demonic Council. We have artifacts. Oh, Rite of the Moth. Perfect. Perfect. Pick 8 Rite of the Moth is exactly what we're going for with this deck. So now these could be removal, and we've got 3 recurrence and 3 real good recurring targets. Excellent. This is Flying Trample. We want a 2-drop here. Shore up our 2-drop slot. This blue is so open. Just gonna take that. You could have played a really good mono blue deck in this draft with double of the Mind Skinners. So we didn't end up. So it took a land over the. Yeah, blue was like, you could have been mono blue, had a decent deck. Alright, so we had a couple cuts to make. Bringing in this land. Did we not take 2 white-black lands? Maybe not. Cutting a goat. That's an easy cut. Do we have any delirium? Shelter Ghost, Split Skin, Bill Merc, Innocuous Rat. We have Manifest Dread. Two Unsettling Twins. We don't have any delirium, so it's not really a reason to run the attack in the box. So I think we cut that for now. How many enchantments do we have? We have 6. We're very unlikely to trigger this much, or twice in the same turn. We could run Demonic Council. This is elemental enchantment. Human, leech, toy, survivor. Do we run Fear in the Dark? No, I think our curve's good. This is a good deck. Got our top end here. We're probably going to be somewhere right here. Decent top end. Ghostly Dancers, Shroud, Stomper, Violent Mutilator is good in game. And then 3 ways to bring them back is excellent as well. With Live or Die also being a, just destroy something if you have to. And this is one of our first decks where I'm like, yep, we definitely want 17 lands. Alright. Yeah, decent removal package too, with the double Cease from Slumber, Sheltered by Ghost, Trapped in the Screen, and double Live or Die. Like, this is just a solid deck, so let's see if we can get going with our reanimate strategy. Let's see who else is up for a game. Waiting for opponent. Here we go. Playing against a gold player this morning. Alright, 4 lands, Escort, Twins, Live or Die. It's a little slow, but I think we go first. Alright, I kind of like this because this could get something in the yard, and then we're almost to 5 mana to bring it back if it's good. It's a fairly slow hand though. We could easily get punished for this, even being on the play. Be nice to pull one of our 2-drops. Oh, that's fine. Actually, we're happy with the Victor. We're not gonna be able to trigger it. Oops. On their part? Yep. Oh. instant concession when they played what they thought was the room that made a 1/1, and it was the one that gets the mana 3 or less back from their hand. That was a tilt concede if I ever saw one. Well, I mean, we'll take the free win, but it's not as fun to win that way, but it is hilarious. They just tilt conceded after playing that room. We did that the other day, but we were lucky enough that we did it when we already had a 3-mana or less creature in the yard. We got back a Fear of Surveillance when we thought we were going to make a 1/1, so it ended up working out for us. But we've got the Dancers in hand, we've got early removal, and we have an enchantment that could possibly trigger it. Alright, now we have 2 early removals, so anything they start attacking us with that's not a Fear of Surveillance, of course it's a Fear of Surveillance. Of course it's a Fear of Surveillance. I was about to say, anything that isn't this we can kill. And then that's what they play. A Soul Rager, huh? Do we hold up the Fear? I think we play the Rat. Needs 2 or more unlocked rooms. Green, red, and white. Yeah, we're 100% blocking here. They're liking what's on top of their deck so far, which we do not like. We'll manifest this. We can trade for the Fear of Surveillance if we want to. It's a little unfortunate. We would have liked to, got something out of their hand. 2 Soul Ragers. They're looking for some rooms. Alright, we'll play Victor. And then if they do play a nasty room, we can trap it in the screen and surveil to look for a 4th land for Unsettling Twins. And to dig our way to another land for Ghostly Dancers, we need another Plains. Okay. Well, so much for... Yeah, we're not going to let them keep surveilling. Gonna trade out there. Alright, there we go. We're just going to get rid of their 2 1/4s now while we can, so they don't have 2 4/4s next turn, because that would have been really nasty. Yeah, now we can trap in the screen that if we need to. First we're going to Unsettling Twins. Of course, 2 lands. Kind of annoying. We need 1 more for Ghostly Dancers. And we could save the Trapped in the Screen. Oh, and we have the Cracked Skull that we can get back with the Ghostly Dancers. Two for flyer is going to slow us down. So if we don't draw a land this turn... Oh, and you're going to kill our thing. Okay, so we drew a land. Alright, Ghostly Dancers comes down. Get Cracked Skull. Do not attack. If they've been holding any good removal, now is their time to use it. They used a beatdown on our manifest. I bet they're kicking themselves now for that. 3 +1/+1 counters on their own manifest. Alright, this could be good. Alright, let's... They don't have a card in hand. So I think we trapped in the screen this. Does that only trigger once per turn? No. Alright, so we've slowed down their inevitability. We have hexproof for our ghostly dancers if they find some removal for it. Green, red, white. Alright, the unlocked Moldering Gem. Looking for a basic land card. Basically, we are never letting Shard Mage's Rescue not be up for our ghostly dancers. We could Cracked in the Skull their friendly ghost. So our 3-1 can go in and we'll get another 3-1. Okay. Now we can attack with both of these because their friendly ghost will just die. Looking for removal. This is probably a land. Right, green, red, white, white. Flip a Wickerfolk Thresher. Alright, it doesn't have trample. It wasn't a land card. I'm going to jump here because we're not taking 8. Glimmer Seeker. Alright, we have mana value 3 or less. We have the Victor, we have the Rat. I think we do that. I think we bring back the Victor. And we unlock this one. Yeah. And start putting the pressure on. They are... I don't know why they're not blocking with the ghost. Okay, they just gave up. Alright. And weren't finding the removal for the friendly ghost. And we were popping off with the 3-1s. Yeah, so we only have 6 enchantment, but each room can represent 2 3-1s with the friendly ghost. So that's you can count that as 2 triggers basically if you get the mana, which is one of the reasons to run the little cheap white rooms that make the 1-1 that return the creature 3 or less from the graveyard. Ghostly Dancers in hand again with the early play of the Leech. Yes, and the double Seas from Slumber. This going well. Oh, and a Split Skin Doll. We're gonna play the Leech first. We don't want to discard anything. Well, actually, we do want to discard now. Yeah, discard the Shroud Stomper. And we can trade for the Orphans of the Wheat. Baseball Bat. Oh, never mind. We can't trade with the Orphans of the Wheat. But we can kill it. Okay. Cease from Slumber that, because it takes 3 mana to equip the bat. So that means I can't play something and also equip the bat. Alright, going to attack in. What you got? Nothing good? They have a Cease from Slumber as well. Or some other sort of removal. Alright, we'll manifest this land. Looking for any of our 4 recursion cards. Ride of the Moth would be great. It's only 4 mana. We get the Shroud Stomper down. That's close. Let's get anything good out of their hand now. Oh, they just okay. Discard X, draw X. Cards in your graveyard, get rid of the machete or the frantic strength. Right, so they can cast any of these. That gives their thing trample. It's another equipment. I think we. How many card types do they have? They have one. This would give them more. I think we get rid of their Peer Past the Veil. Don't let them reload. Yeah, there we go. So that dies to any damage now. And then they manifest. Let's see what they want to do with this information. Yeah, enchanted creatures dealt damage, destroy it. So now they manifest dread. Ooh, they put an Altenac in the yard. Okay, that means that's probably something good, and that's also terrible. Because they're running white-green, they probably have a way to recur the Altenac. If they attack with it, we still block with the land, and then cease from slumber it. Put a baseball bat on it, but then they can't make a play. Decisions. Right, they could attack with it and play the frantic strength and eat our thing, but or they could. Right, so they still have 3 mana up. +1/+1 on up to 3 target or 2 target creatures. That's fine. No blocks. I think we leech. Seized from slumber. They're 3/3. Impossible Inferno. Okay. Attack for 4. Trade with the face down card. Alright, we need one more land. We've unfortunately not been able to find. We need one land and we need one of our recursion things. We're gonna have to slow down here. That maybe wasn't the best attack. Wasn't terrible though. Oh, okay. So we need one land now of any kind. This can hold back the 4/3 unless they want to try and drop the frantic strength on it or put the bat on it. Which they could do both. They can make this a 5/4. They can make it a 7/6 trample. Really hit us, and they can stop our victor from attacking. Which means we might have to live or die it just to get rid of if they play the frantic strength on it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The bat can let it attack in. 7 or 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Swinging back. No blocks. I know you have a flash enchantment in your hand. So let's see what you do. Alright, we're in a little bit of trouble here. We needed one land that turn. Alright, no attacks. They either need to remove and trample over this turn, or... Yeah, man, we just drew 2 5-drops in a row without getting our land. We unfortunately... Oh. Okay, so now they can't attack in and trigger that. Because they don't have... Unless they play another land. Alright, Death Touch. Okay. That's a problem. Death Touch plus Trample is a big problem. We're actually going to have to hold up Live or Die to stop that from happening. if we drop. Okay, we drew a land. Or do we get the Shroud Stomper out? No, I think we have to. I think we have to hold up, live or die. Alright. Let's see what they do. What you gonna do, huh? What's your plan? You move the bat to something else? Move the machete to something else? Go into attacks. Are you attacking? Alright, they're nervous now because we didn't do anything on 5 mana. Alright, who you tapping? Who's gaining Death Touch? You're really? Okay. You're playing this kind of weird. Alright. Alright, we are gonna go here, 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 and see what they do. You know, flash on the frantic strengths. Alright, yeah, we're gonna live or die. It was an Altenac. They had an Altenac under there. They could have just. They were 1 mana short of flipping him. Alright, you gonna put the bat on someone? Cryptid Inspector, interesting. Alright. Now we play the Ghostly Dancers. We get the Cracked Skull back. No attacks. We could have surveilled 2 if we played the Lionheart Glimmer, but this lets us do a little bit more favorable blocking. They're really close. If we can start going off with the Ghostly Dancers, we can turn this game around. Right now it's really close. If they find some good removal, they're running red for something. Oh, the Impossible Inferno maybe? That's equipped for. Okay, they've been 1 mana short from just ruining our day. Alright. Probably should have done their face down one, but these are 3-1. No, alright, so they don't have a non-land card. Sheltered by Ghosts is a great draw. Oh yeah, that was our thing there. We can't take. They don't have trample that I know of, so we need to start putting some damage on them. The Altenac and the Frantic Strengths. That was the trample. They may have something else with trample. If they could turn that face up, they could make this a 4/5. But now we have 2 3-power creatures that. Oh, and they could equip this and make something really ugly. Alright. Okay, we're in trouble. We are in trouble. So this doesn't have trample. Any amount of damage will kill it because of the enchantment. If they can unlock that, they have a land. I don't know why they're not playing it. They're 1 short again of doing something. They could equip that for 4 to one of these ones and make it a tricky block, but we just put the split skin on the cryptid and this on whatever else is coming at us. Okay. we actually can't write. Okay. They should have tapped our 3/1 flyer. Alright, now we can start gaining life. Every turn, and so the Shattered Yard can't do anything to us. Yeah, 4 life a turn. We're gonna outpace the Shattered Yard. I doubt they have haste. They could have the 5/5 worm. But we've got, yes, okay. Ghostly Dancers saves us again. Whew. Hey, there we go. What do you know? Silver tier 1. Oh, man. Ghostly Dancers is just a house of a card. Don't pass these. Pick them up and run them in your deck. Splash for them if you have to. Anyway, this has been fun. We'll continue this draft in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.